What's going on, y'all? It's Hanif Satterfield with Sobriety and Black. And on this 26th day of the Alcohol-Free and Fitness Challenge, I want you to think about this quote and what it means. Sensations are fleeting, but fulfillment is enduring. Sensations, when you think about your past addictions, when you think about the things you're addicted to, when you think about the things that you spend most of your time with, right? Especially for us in addiction. With me, it was alcohol. We go to these things because we're looking for a sensation, right? They use the term sensationalism, right? On social media, the things that go viral usually go viral because they're sensational, right? But these things, just like these clips, these viral clips, which are usually pretty short, very, jarring, right? They hit you right there in your, in your dopamine area or in your thrill-seeking area, or cause extreme anger, extreme depression, extreme, it's usually something extreme, very short, kind of like a shotgun blast. Boom, it hits you, right? And it's very easy for you to get addicted to seeking sensations. But the thing you have to remember is these things are temporary, they're fleeting, and in many cases, they're debilitating, right? So when we trade in our addictions, we trade them in for a life of what? Fulfillment. Fulfillment is usually something that's built over time. The accomplishing of a goal, the accomplishing of a task, right? Some form usually comes from some form of accomplishment or an area where you're helping somebody get somewhere. Usually it can be yourself or another person. You look for fulfillment in life, meaning, things that are meaningful, things that give you fulfillment. These are things that a lot of times it may take time to attain, but when you get them, they add to your quality of life over time. They're enduring. It's like when you go up a pay grade and your quality of life increases financially, being able to, get out of a debt that took years to accumulate, or in some cases, a quick signature, right? Getting out of that, your fulfillment level increases. When you learn a new skill, a new trade that can change the trajectory for your family, right? You learn how to fix on cars and now you can open up your own shop. You go from making $8 an hour at McDonald's to now owning your own mechanic shop and making $100,000 plus a year. And whether it's COVID or not, whether people are shut in or outside, you're always going to have some form of income coming in because you can do something that many others cannot. That's fulfillment. Helping others get out of dire situations, fulfillment. And so you want to think about seeking fulfillment and replacing the sensations that you take in life for fulfilling things. Now, the difference is, of course, as I said before, which is why it's easy to lean on addictions. Sensations can be kind of quick, and it's oftentimes easy to get, right? Easy to get a viral clip. If you want to, if I wanted to make this video viral right now, I could just get up and take off all my clothes. Right? Or I could cuss out a specific group of people, say something that's completely egregious. And yeah, it may get me a few views. This may be the most viewed, video for, this 1 day span. But then after that, am I going to be living a fulfilled life? Is my life going to be, any better? No. People will look at me different. People will lose respect for me. All of the things that I've built where I'm trying to help people, from teaching people how I helped myself, would all be thrown in the wind. And I'd be, that guy that got buck naked on some stupid little video. That's what my life would be reduced to. There's nothing fulfilling about that, right? So you want to think about that when you're looking at sensations, whether it's certain foods that you eat. And I'm guilty, of eating certain foods knowing I don't need to. I'm working on that. That's my big thing now that I've dealt with, and I've gotten comfortable dealing with alcohol addiction, right? It may be, I've also told you, with cussing for me, trying to, the sensationalism I can get, in making my point by saying, ugh, finding a more creative way of still having that impact without, using the kid words, right? So these are some of the things I want you to think about. As you're going through this challenge, you're seeking fulfillment. losing weight, gaining muscle, increasing healthy habits, eating habits, or physical activity. These are things that'll bring fulfillment to your life, which can be enduring if you stick with them. So I want you to think about that. I want you to remember that. Also look for areas in your life where you look for sensation. Maybe you're watching a TV program that goes completely against how you normally live. And you have to say to yourself, are there certain sensations, negative sensations that I'm taking here that could translate into a negative life, less happiness in my life, in my activities and how I think and how I speak, right? So I want you to think about that. I hope that pours into you. Let's keep on going. We're into our last week here of the challenge. Proud of everybody that stuck with it, even if you haven't. If you get back on the train now, hey, you still got an opportunity to do that. And no matter what you do, seek fulfillment in your life, seek meaning in your life, and you'll find that your quality of life will naturally and automatically increase. All right, so I hope you guys have a good day. I hope that pours into you. Until tomorrow, peace.